Beautiful. Hi everyone, just give me a moment. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for joining A Touch of Tarot. One second. There we go. Okay. Perfect. So I've cleared the energy of this deck. I'm gonna do 2 different dailies today. Just I don't know, maybe the one message doesn't go for everyone, so maybe we'll pick up another message, and I'm gonna do it really different in this sense. Well, we'll see what happens. Everything's okay here, everything's okay here, perfect. I just need to sort out the energy here, so if you don't mind giving me a moment. When I say energy, I mean cards. I just spread them out to clear the last readings. I've been up since about 5 a.m. I hope my schedule is changing. I did my manifestation, meditation, showered, dressed. I'm wearing pants today, which is something I rarely do, unless they're, you know, spandex or whatever, like for housewear. But today I'm wearing pants. It's pouring outside. It was so beautiful to wake up to that. I cleaned my place up. I cleaned my fridge out. Just clearing the energy, making room for more to enter. Okay, so hi turtle. So we're going to do 2 different energies. I mean, if you want, you can do pick a deck type of theme. This will, let me see which one will be first. I think this will be first since it's real ready to come out. This will be the first deck, and this will be the second deck. Hi from Sweden. Hi, Christina. Christina with the K. That's cool. Okay, so let's just see the overall energy. Let me turn down the music a little bit. Trying to see if I feel this music. I think I'm gonna switch it. Music is really important sometimes for me. Just not feeling the piano. I did so much work yesterday. It was amazing in the sense of, let me just turn this on, sorry.
Writing's not that easy.
Sorry, what did I do yesterday? 1 second. I got a lot of work done. I can't remember. I did a lot of readings. But I got something done that was very important, and I can't remember right now. Okay, let's do this. Let's start. Let's begin. So the overall energy in general in regards to the Lover's deck, Angel's Love deck, whatever this deck is called. And then I'm going to go with the 2 different messages. So, unrequited love. So it's coming up. Let's see what else we get. It's safe for you to love. Okay, makes way more sense. That's a real simple message. You deserve love. This has to do with, and let's just see this final one, okay? Finances and career. This really has to do, so the overall message today, like someone is picking up the pieces is really what the bottom line comes to. If you're feeling like there's no love here, or you're not getting shown love, or there's distance, or there's space, or you're not speaking right now, or you think this person is not attracted to you, this person is dealing right now with their own pieces or mess. It is safe for you to love. You deserve love. It's like they have to get the courage almost to come forward. It's like maybe they don't realize that they deserve love. I don't know what's happened over these last few days, like over this last week, but we have finances and career here. I just feel like the energy is that of someone picking the pieces up and cleaning something up so that they can get to, like, you know, this wedding card keeps on showing itself, the true love, the past life relationship, soulmate, reconciliation. But all of that's on the back burner right now, and that's the overall energy here. And I bet you it's going to be for both decks that I do, but we're going to see. I hope something shifts. But just the overall energy today, things are cleaning up. It can be heavy with emotions for some people, but I just feel like organizing, whether it be financial situations or getting something organized for work. It's just like maybe even no time to show love. This is like this shift at the end of July here has been real dramatic, and it's just been a huge shift. So everyone's dealing with it in their own way. For many of you, your masculines are absent for whatever reason, or you're just not feeling it. But the lovely thing about it is that for many of you, you're being strong and you're just doing your own thing as well. You know, just because this person may not be able to show you love right now, you know that you do deserve love. There is an energy, however, that someone has to, they just got to get themselves in order. They just got to get their mind right. Okay, I put this away and then pull the cards now. From the first deck for today's message for you, from this beautiful new deck. Thank you so much, Cassandra. I was calling you Sandra. And I hope everyone's having a good morning. I'm just looking over here because I have the two monitors. Okay, so let's see what we have. Well, there we go. We start off with completion. It's just, interestingly enough, the completion card, I'm not quite sure why people put completion for Four of Wands, but this isn't the only deck that has completion in regards to the Four of Fire. So what this tells me is that there could be a situation, there's been a completion. Let's just start right there, okay? Someone is almost either protecting themselves now or like in protective mode. Look at that, the devil. So, I mean, the first thing I wanted to say is there a completion to something happening at the home. There's this energy, like, look at what I've done. But it's not as in a bad way, but it's like, I'm done. Look what I've done. Was there not enough effort put into this energy? Is that what the problem is? I'm not going to take the 10 cards. So this is one message. I'm not going to take those whole bunch of cards either. And I'll get into it. I just want to see. Here we go. A little more. The Emperor. So for those of you that picked this deck, you know, we start off with this energy of unrequited love. It's safe for you to love. You deserve love, finances, and career. Now, when we relate it to this message here, it almost seems like there's something going on in a home situation where there's no love. And I say the home and not just between you and your twin, unless you're living with them, because we have the Four of Wands. And the word there is completion. Not only of that, we have the Seven of Wands next. The word there is velour. We have the Devil card. We have the Eight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, skills and adaptation, and oppression, Ten of Wands. This person got real comfortable putting in the work in this situation. It's just, and I'm not saying, I don't even know if they're mad at the other person for not putting in the work, but this just became a comfortable situation. We have this ending energy here. And it's a little dark here as well because look at that. Amazing. This Devil card. The masculine energy in this Devil card. The devil is actually taking the chain off of his neck, which you can't really see, and I apologize. The devil is taking the chain off of this man's neck. There is a pile of money below. For me, what that's showing is just that this man is the provider. He is the one that's the worker here in this situation. And if you can see on your right side, the woman is, she's like, don't leave me. It's not, it's this codependent energy. She's like, you're not going anywhere. You can't go. Whoever was in this situation, whichever one of your masculines was in this situation, it wasn't like he wasn't being the person he was, to be honest. He has hooves, right? Like he was turning not just like perverse, but just warped. But there's still, for this masculine here, there's still like a savior or something like that, because he has a book. He's still teaching himself. He's still educating himself. He has his crown on his head still. He hasn't lost everything. He hasn't lost every aspect of himself being in this prison-like energy with this situation. Both people in this situation were out of their right element, is the best way to put it. They were both in this prison. They were both trapped in a sense. Whether or not one caused more than the other, it was not a happy situation is what the bottom line is. And with the adaption card, I just feel like this person just got used to blocking their feelings, to just hanging on to everything and just dealing with everything. You know? Because this person, this man specifically, he may have came from an unstable environment. There may have been deaths, you know, and I say that just because I'm aware of the people who I read for. People's parents may have died, or really important people in their childhood, in their life, in their beginning of their life, may have died, or, you know, a lot of leaving, a lot of absence, a lot of conflict, a lot of instability. And this person wanted to do better than what they came from, which is why this person was, you know, dealing with this situation. But today, for today's daily vibe, there's a completion here. But we already knew this because something began last week. So we already knew that there was a completion happening here. I really feel, I'll pull a few more cards, but I just feel like that's the message. It's the everyday message right now. The conflict will be over in Leo season, literally, okay? So I'm saying August because for me, this is when Leo season is. There will be a huge turnaround come literally let's say within a week, around a week time. So it can be a little more or a little less. Look at that. Yep. The moon card. So let me just see my moon chart. It's about to begin now. The new moon, which I suggest you all use, like, you guys don't even know the messages I get, but use this new moon to your advantage. This morning I was up early. I happened to put on a documentary. I think it's called Enlightenment. And a lot of times what I do, and I suggest you do it for readings even, is fast forward it and stop. And I'll be like, that's the message for me. And so this documentary, I had watched a little bit in the beginning. like, it was not about tarot. It was not about anything like that. But where I stopped it after, because I'm like, let me just see what this is about. The man was speaking about, they called him an occult person, Aleister Crowley, the person who made tarot, basically, like who every tarot reader is into, and how he believed in setting intentions. I'm totally absent for the exact words, but basically he believed magic was just our own ability to put forward or to put in action, or like, to create. It wasn't about action so much, what best suits our purpose, so we can make things happen, more so when they align with our will. And why that even just came up, I have no idea. But I turned the channel to that today. So point being, you guys can create what you want as well. There will be some sort of an extreme change happening within this next month. Someone may be fully out of the picture. 2, 3, 4, 5. For 4 to 5 weeks, someone might be fully out of this picture of this. But yeah, you guys, you are your creators. Look for the signs. Clear your mind. It's the best way to get the messages. It really is. Hanged Man. This is the year for this person to release themselves from this situation. The Chariot card. So I'm going to go to the next deck now. At the bottom, though, we do have the Queen of Pentacles for those of you that are interested. But this person is moving away from this situation that has felt like a prison. And, I believe that they are getting out of this. It's over. They did this because of past issues, not past life issues so much, past issues of wanting to create something better than what they had. So their energy for today, and let me just take one more good look at it. Is going with this completion. And it's like, look what I did. Like something like that. Like, I've completed this. I'm proud of myself, and the devil is the one lifting the chain off of this man. So that says a lot. That says that this man has went to another level. He's working with the devil in a sense. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm saying, like, even the devil says, okay, you can go. You're not here no more. You don't belong here anymore. You've grown. You can go. You're not needy. Because the other energy here, this female is so needy and so codependent. She is so scared that he is going. So I wouldn't, be surprised. Let's look at that for a second. If she does whatever she can to delay this with the Strength card and the delay. Does whatever she can to stop this man from being set free. So that's just a little side note. I could imagine she's losing it. Okay, so I did clear the energy. We're going to get onto this deck. I almost feel like it's time to pick some new overall cards. I really think that those cards that came out really were perfect for that story that came out for the first deck. And, beautiful. Let's see what else we have. And I mean, there's more than enough cards for the similar message to come out if it wanted to. So far, it looks... I knew that card was going to come out. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just leave it at 4. Let me just take a thing here. So imagine this is, this could almost be a continuation to that story. Because I just heard when he comes back, like when he leaves this situation and comes back, you're gonna be like on guard type of thing. Like you're gonna be like, no, like this isn't happening. This isn't gonna, I just, like I felt like with the red flags when I saw that, I was shuffling and I'm like, you're gonna be on guard when he comes back. Almost like he was coming back from this situation. So anyhow, let's just see where this goes for those of you that pick deck 2. We have engagement, healing family issues, children, and worth waiting for. And I knew like the healing family issues and children would come out, because this may actually be like a part B to this, but also this could be just a plain separate message, however you want to take it. So this person, the engagement card for me is not just about, you know, asking for your hand in marriage or anything like that. It's actually about engaging in each other, in your moment together. There is an energy of this person. They're going to come back after they have put some effort into healing whatever's happened here. They're not just going to jump out of this situation or this type of situation, if that's not the exact situation, and come forward. They have to deal with it. They have to deal with family issues, whatever you want to call this. With the children here. Children, yeah, sure, they could be involved, but more importantly, the children can represent a whole bunch of energies outside of this situation, like just the people that are codependent on this person. But I'm picking up childhood issues, okay? 100%, because we already saw it in the first one as well. So this is a bit like, this may be part 2 for some, or it may be just a separate message for some. And worth waiting for, because you did wait for this person. There was this period of space. Look at everything that they're going through. They are going to come back, and you are going to have to keep an open mind, because for some of you, you're not going to trust it when this person comes back, and they want you to stay optimistic about this. Also, I guess we could take this as advice with these 3 cards coming out, to make sure, you know, when this person comes back, it's not just like, I guess we could say the honeymoon phase, like, oh, like, yeah, I'm single, I'm this, I'm that. No, make sure that they've let this go. And it's not just about the fact that this woman's codependent. It's mentally, like, make sure they've actually come to terms that they are not living by the rules of everyone else, that they are releasing this person. It is over, and you know, that way they can come forward with a clean, they can come forward like fully open, heart to heart conversation, no one trying to control the situation anymore. Okay, so if you picked the second deck, let's begin. And thank you so much for all of your likes. If you want to book a reading, my info's below. I'm just looking to see what else is here. Okay, wait, I just want to focus on this before I do anything. Okay. But it's so interesting to see what you guys are writing. So, for those who picked deck B, or number 2. Okay. I'm almost going to cut it and just start like that. What's the first energy here? Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. Let's see what's going on there. So first of all, this is someone who wants stability. Why is that the first thing that comes out of my mouth? I don't know. And we have the Page of Wands. This is someone that sees possibilities. Victory card here. This is someone that sees a divine connection. They see, you know, the wand quite often can mean that divine connection that they can't not see anymore. Like now they're like, I see you. And almost with the victory card, it's like, I want that. I want that divine connection. So let's see what else. I don't know. I've just jumped really ahead. Like way far ahead. Let's get 3 more cards here. You know, I feel that this is an energy of a woman with the Queen of Pentacles. I'm just going to start here. But this woman has invested in herself she takes care of herself. She loves herself. She's worked on getting grounded. She's grown more mature than she may have been before when she was just a little seed, a little pumpkin. I don't know where that came from, but it did. And I think that she's sitting there like, I've done all of this. I've done so much investment. I've put my hard work into myself. I put my best foot forward. I know I deserve this. I know it exists, but where is it? So I just feel like that's starting off the energy here. And, you know, because I'm asking about how your person feels, maybe this is what he's embracing. You know, maybe he's becoming more feminine with his energy in a sense and just being like, I want that family life. I want that nurturing energy around me. I want that grounded energy around me. I know it exists. I know it's out there. I want to get it. This person definitely, the masculine, regardless who this is for, but he definitely sees that. Look at that. We have the King of Wands. So let's look at this more. Because like there's this energy, like he sees it. And if I had this card right here, he'd be looking right at it, right in front of him again. It's like this person may have known you for a long time. You may have saw this person grow. But I think more than this person may have known you is that this is a new seed. Remember I said when you were a little seed. This is just like something that has begun to sprout in this person. And it's just kind of like an energy that's gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. And now he's just looking right at it and he can't deny it even more. So I think that that's why the knight came, or the page came out first, just to say like this seed started planting. And he saw, you know, he saw the victory, he saw the possibility, and then he's, now I want it. How am I going to get it? You know? I've had some space to grow. A lot of people have been watching this person and what they've been going through. No one really knows, you know, a lot of people see this man in his success and in his happy times. And no one really knows that when he's alone, you know, no one may know of you, to be honest. But when he's alone, you're on his mind. He might be pleasing himself a lot, really. Like when he thinks of you when he's alone. So tell us more. I'm trying to not. So we have the Nine of Cups. It did fall in reverse over the Page of Wands, but I said to myself, it's not about reversal right now. Because what that is just saying is that there was a delay in getting high twin flame healing and ascension. There was a delay in getting his wish, but not now. Now that's going to be flipped right back upright. And his wish is the common wish of this feminine energy, of all feminine energy. His wish, you know, he's getting into his feminine side right now, if anything, because it's all masculine except for the Queen of Pentacles. And he has a strong desire for that groundedness, for that family vibe, for that loving vibe, for that nurturing vibe, that motherly vibe. King of Cups. And he's ready. It's like almost like he's ready to come forward and announce that. He's like, I want this wish. There's my 10th cup. I'm going to make it happen. A new cycle almost. I mean, 10s can be about completions, but it's almost like, yeah, the completion of the old way. It's time to have a fulfilling relationship now. So in some ways, this can be a continuation. And in some ways, this is a message all on its own. And it is absolutely beautiful. I do feel that this masculine, see, look at that. I have to look at that. But let me just, what was I going to say there? Oh, I do feel that this masculine had issues with expressing himself, especially the way he just looks at this wand in privacy. You know, we do have the Queen of Wands here, and to be honest, wow, this story gets a little interesting. So remember how, it's so weird the way I said what I said. Remember how I said he's going to bring that 10th cup? And it's like he wants it his way this time. I don't know how I just worded that there, but basically he was going to bring that 10th cup and have that good relationship this time. Because in the past, he had heartache in his 10 of cups and his 4 of wands. He had heartache in that energy. Look at them. They're actually, it's just a show. Whatever he had before in this energy, 4 of wands, it was just a show. I actually just started picking up new description for the actual 10 of cups. And what this can have to do with, because in another deck I have those two kids in the background are wearing the exact same clothing as these two people. Here, you can't really tell if it's the same or not. Point being, whoever this person was, that they had this unfulfilling, heart-aching relationship because it just wasn't what they wanted. They may have been with this person for a long time. That's why the kids are there. Because this isn't a family. Like, they're on the outskirts putting on a show. And it's almost like all the cups are the spotlight on them type of thing. And they're like, hey, like, we're here. We're, you know, we're that cool couple. We're that couple that lives on the grid or whatever it may be. Children or no children. But no one saw the suffering. And, you know, part of the suffering is because there wasn't loving communication here as much as it looked like it. It was a stage. It was a platform. So when this Queen of Wands came out with those energies, because we do have those two female energies, I just feel it's part of an extra message here. And I'm going to put these cards behind her. You know, and I see the King of Swords at the bottom. And it's just that this person wanted love. And, you know, when I put it up there and I see it, and I'm just like, they wanted this out. There was no communication here that was fulfilling. And this person, this masculine energy wants true love. They want fulfilling communication. They want fulfilling love. They want victory. This person wants victory. I'm going to pull one more card here and see. So the energy for today for this person is finally seeing the seed has grown. Look at that. And like, we couldn't have asked for a better last card. 2 came out. Well, actually, interestingly enough, it was the first card that popped out while I was shuffling. So we have the 9 of Pentacles. This is this woman. This is this woman's energy before she's in a committed relationship. This is her now. And afterwards, she'll have that grounded, nurturing energy that she can focus on one situation. But right now, living life, building her, investing in herself, building her bank account. I guess that just like came out of my mouth. Literally with the 7 of Pentacles, investing. And you just have to create space. For some of you as well, the other woman knows about you. Just so you know. And it's almost like she sees why this person wants to come in for you. It's like she even sees it. There's something to do with that. This person is going to be racing in. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. And I'm just like paying attention to it because I'm not really big on the reverse right now, the fact of it. But I like the fact that in the reverse, it's facing forward. In the reverse, it's racing forward. There's no more feeding the past energy because there's bigger and brighter things when you're facing forward. It's like, I don't know, there's some sort of a message here. It's like maybe this person doesn't think that they can, they're coming forward, they're moving quick, even though they feel kind of like they can't give you what you want. They have no idea that, you know, what they offer is way bigger to you than what they could imagine. Like, that's your 10th pentacle. That's it. You got your 10, and like he made it happen. You know what I mean? Like, that's the beautiful part about it. Where here in this energy where they had the 9 of Cups, it's like it was supposed to happen. Like, it's just the way it was. I don't know if I'm explaining that right, but the fact here, like, he brought in that extra cup. He brought in that extra pentacle. You're still doing just fine on your own, but there's something to do with the energy and what it creates when two people work at it. So we just have an energy of someone coming forward that wants victory, success, and to make something happen. They're going to communicate more than they did before. I'm not going to say they're going to communicate that much because they're just learning, once again, how to communicate. They're not used to that. I almost forget the last message that we have, and I wonder if communication, I feel like I was mentioning communication a lot, that this person wasn't getting satisfying communication. Maybe that was just here right now. Anyhow, whether you know it or not, this person sees what you see and they want what you want. Okay. Bye, everyone. Let's see what's on here. Yeah, it's a challenging time. And yeah, it's just good. And I'm going to say bye, guys. I have a few things to do. I'm pretty caught up with reading, so I sent a whole bunch out yesterday. If you would like a private reading, you're more than welcome to book. I have availability this week. I have availability tomorrow as well. Actually, just thinking about that. And yeah, thank you. Bye, guys. Oh, it's not even off. I'm like reading the